besties! Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I totally forgot to shoot an intro, but I am so happy you are here and so excited to show you guys the 4-day trip we had to Mexico City. It was one of the top 5 vacations I've ever had, and getting to celebrate my 26th birthday with 10 of my closest friends really meant so much to me. So excited for you guys to see this vlog. I did quickly want to mention that I left our itinerary in the description below so that you can save, duplicate, and then edit for your own trip. It has links to all the tours that we took, and then also other recommendations that we didn't get to go to in Mexico City, but if we ever were to go back, we definitely would want to check those things out. And then stay to the end of this vlog too, because I'm doing a breakdown of everything we spent while we were out there, so it can give you like a rough estimate of how much to maybe save for if you're planning to go to Mexico City. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're supposed to be on a flight right now, but instead we ordered 6 tequila pineapples at the lounge because our flight got delayed. What the hell we've been through today. We will make it to Mexico City eventually. Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!
Cada día la gracia se está viva. Cada día me nace nueva melodía. Yo sabía que algún día llegaría mi alegría.
Spectacular, give me 14 of them right now.
Really? Qué alegría por haberte encontrado.
We are getting supplies for the house. Alcohol, chips, cup noodles, and electrolytes and water. I think we're good. So I made these for my friends. They found a thing on Etsy that was like an 818 theme, and then I did like 525 for like Mexico City, my birthday, and the day we're here. And we found these surprisingly at Walmart, little Corona bottles. They didn't have enough yellow ones, but I was like, these are literally perfect because these are really big stickers. So I was like, I don't know how they're gonna fit, but these just kind of fell into my lap. And then I also made them little survival packets that said, "Did you die though?" And then printed them out. Berries! 525, and then our time schedule for this week. I'm a Virgo at heart, if you guys can't tell, but I was a little nervous or kind of sad because we were supposed to be here so much earlier that when they came in, it would already be like laid out on their beds, but it's fine. It all looks so cute though. Wrote them all handwritten notes that I'm gonna leave with them too. We're gonna set these up in their room. The ones who are not here first.
Yep.
Good morning. It is Saturday, August 31st. I barely recorded yesterday because I felt like everything was just so hectic, and then when we got here, I just wanted to get food in our bellies, get ready and go out because our flight was so delayed. It was delayed 3 hours, and we essentially had a 12-hour travel day. It was a lot. Took some L's, also took some W's, and now we're here in Mexico City. We ended up going out last night. There was this dope-ass club, I think it was at Bonito Club. I'll link it, but they have like an event called Freakin' You that I think hops around to different clubs, but it was really fun. It was hella good, like all R&B. It was 3 stories. We took a bunch of pictures. Trying to find the same vibe tonight. I don't know if we will find it, but we will try. And tacos, I'm gonna butcher this name, oh my god. Orinoco? Tacos Orinoco? Fire. So fire. Pulpas? I think that's what they're called. They add like grilled cheese on top of the taco. Oh. Today, basically, we're just exploring Mexico City. We're gonna spend most of our time in Roma Norte and Condesa because our Airbnb is in Polanco, which is, I think, more of the bougie area. It's like Roma Norte and Condesa is like, I feel like, where everyone really travels to, and so we just want to explore that. So excited to eat, be here with my friends, and they all saw their gifts last night and they all loved it, which warms my heart. I just want to make them feel loved as much as they make me feel loved every single day of my life. So yeah, I'm also subtly trying to wake up people. We're pretending like we're on Love Island, except all of us are already couples. I'm a text this morning. It was said, Islanders, hope everyone got some good night's rest. We have 4 new bombshells joining us who are ready to cause some trouble. Please get ready to leave the village. The challenge starts at 9 a.m. Hashtag food coma. Hashtag please don't rain too much today. Y'all, it's been raining, thunderstorms, and I think we all packed for the summer. It's fine. I'll be fine, yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow. It's really good. We're heading to Chapultepec Castle and then to the museum, and we'll find something somewhere to eat. It's really good. It's a beautiful day, no rain, no thunderstorms, so the sun is shining and we're all listening.
Ella, Chen, I love her for age.
Just got scammed in Mexico, you know. Thought he had a film camera, but he had a digital camera right on top of it. That was the real photo.
No sé por qué, mujer, qué me pasó, me enamoré. Me vuelves loco cuando tú te alejas de mí. Mi corazón no te quiere ver, pero mi cama te quiere tener. Come on, baby, dame placer. Ahora está solita y yo ya no la quiero. Ella
Cool. Fun, beautiful. Weather actually worked out in our favor. Yes. It was not hot.
No jackets needed.
No jackets, but all of our pictures for now. Just kiss. So good.
Solo tú, solo tú.
What's happening?
Solo tú, solo tú. Enamorado, baby, sabe rica. Esos trucos que nunca me explica. Desenfoca. Y tú no ves como otra tipa. Ese cuerpito es como una isla. Paraíso. Inocente, pero no le hablé en mi cama de repente.
God damn it. First, we're gonna have breakfast at Actopan, which is like 1 hour 30 minutes away from here. Then we'll take a nap. Then we'll be leaving to Tolantongo. Okay, we're gonna make around 1 hour 30 minutes more. Okay.
Ay, tú sabes, mami. Vamos para allá, vamos para allá.
What we got? Flashlight.
Ay, no quiero más problemas. Quiero más fiesta y alegría en mi vida. Estoy trabajando todos los días, pero no siento mucha pena. La semana está por terminar y la fiesta va a empezar. Oye. La
The hot springs are actual hot springs. There's so many people. Apparently this is a quieter Sunday than normal, so.
Literally just a water park.
We paid $143 for the tour. I think it's like worth it because they fed us. The breakfast is pretty good. They gave us a little tour. They provided us with backpacks, towels, and everything. So it's really nice. I'll link the one that we booked in the description. But this isn't the only thing we're going to today. We're also going to go see some caves, and there's a zip lining option if you want to do it. Also, the drive was pretty bad. It was very windy. A lot of our friends got car sick a little bit, but we made it safely. That's all that matters. I don't even know if you can hear me. The water is so loud.
Ay mami, tú sabes quién llegó. Y la rumba ya se formó. Estamos aquí para guarachar porque la fiesta ya empezó. Y la rumba ya se formó. Ahí suena los tambores, el quinto y el tredo. La rumba ya se formó. Ay, gózalo, mi salsa y rumba, cómo no. Y la rumba ya se formó. Ay, menéate con ritmo, mamita, menéate con salsa nada más. La rumba ya se formó. Oye, esa cosa que me hiciste, mami, me gustó. Y la rumba ya se formó. El cuero, muchacho, te estoy llamando rumbero. La rumba ya se formó. Ay, por eso mira, gózalo, ay, gózalo, ay, gózalo. La rumba ya se formó. Hago mis trombones, qué rico. Y la rumba ya se formó. Y la rumba ya se formó. Qué sabroso, vaya se formó. Y la rumba ya se formó. Súbelo otra vez. Y la rumba ya se formó. Y la rumba ya se formó. La rumba ya se formó. Bueno, cuidado. Se formó.
Where are we at?
I don't know where we're at. But we're about to go higher.
We're gonna be on here. Not gonna lie to you guys. I'm literally hanging on by a teeny tiny thread. We had to get up at 3:45 to leave at 4:45 because that was time our Uber came to pick us up. Bro, we literally woke up at 4:45. I felt so bad. And that was the fastest I've ever gotten ready. I literally got ready in 10 minutes. Good thing I packed last night, so all of our stuff was already packed, but I am tired. But we made it, and I'm so excited. That airline! Shout out to Julian, because he bought this for me for my birthday. Tequila? We got our little certificates. How cute. I thought it was gonna be so cold, so I brought my leather jacket in this, but honestly I was sweating. The fire to light up the hot air balloon was so hot, but the view was absolutely stunning. We got to fly over the pyramids. Seeing how they operate hot air balloons is so interesting because they can't really control it. They only can control how it rotates and how high or low it is. And the fact that they have to like run and like try to guess where we land is just so crazy to me. Everyone on the tour is also so nice. They're all talking to us and like we follow each other on Instagram, and it's so crazy to see like how well traveled other people are, and just makes me excited to just see more of the world, because there's so much to see and opens your eyes to a lot of things. But we are hungry. We have to go back to the Airbnb, finish packing, and then eat all day. Our flight doesn't leave till 9 p.m. so we kind of said we had a free day, so we're trying to figure out what to do. I do want to get a tattoo, so we'll see if that happens. Was 4 out of 10. Exactly. Every time I watch this video, I just feel so happy because I remember how I felt in each one of these clips, and hopefully you guys can see that through the camera. As promised, I will be doing a spending breakdown of our trip. Try to get this as close as possible, but keep in mind that we split a lot of the Ubers, Airbnb, tours, so I will caveat that. Starting off with travel and stay, I think I mentioned this in my Tulum video. I'm very lucky to live in San Diego, so we're very close to the border. So what we actually do is we do the cross-border exchange. We're able to cross the border to actually the Tijuana airport in Mexico, and then fly domestically from Tijuana to Mexico City. So that's what we did, and the flights are typically cheaper than us leaving from the San Diego airport. Our flight round trip was $253, and then our CBX ticket was $46. If you guys are ever interested in doing the cross-border express, I actually highlight what that looks like in my Tulum vlog that I did a few years ago, so I'll link that here in the video and then also in the description below if you want a more in-depth process of what that looks like. And then for our Airbnb, it was 5 rooms split between 10 people. It came out to $143. In total, just on travel and stay, we paid $442. Next, we'll hop into spending by category. For all of the excursions and activities, it was a total of $358. So we did go out. I kind of talked about it in the video, but and I think we only went to like 2. We went to one Friday night and then Saturday night. It was $17 for going out. The Chapultepec Castle was $13 per person for a ticket, and it's actually less than that, but because Julian and I brought our cameras in, there was an option to buy a ticket and bring your professional camera in. We don't necessarily know if that was really needed. They weren't checking the tickets like that, but because you buy your tickets at the bottom of the hill, and then it's really like a hike all the way up to the castle. So we did it just in case, because we didn't want to have to walk all the way down for them to tell us we can't bring our cameras in. So we just bought that ticket just in case. So that was $13 for a ticket. Next is the Tolantongo tours. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hopefully I am. That was $140 per person. I actually booked that through Airbnb Experience, and let me tell you, it was so worth it, and I'm so happy we did it. That tour is actually 3 hours away from Mexico City, so I think just like paying somebody to pick you up and drive you that early in the morning, and they know what they're doing, is worth it in and of itself. But even the experience is so beautiful. They give you everything they need. They feed you. The only thing we had to pay for was our lunch, but breakfast was provided. They had snacks for us. They even took us to this empanada shop on the way back. We had to pay for that, but they kind of like take you to all the spots and give you a little bit of history and context to why the pools were built and how the caves were built. So it's really interesting. I would recommend that to anyone who is going to Mexico City, to take a whole day to just go visit. The next one is the hot air balloons. This is $160 per person, and this was actually a gift from Julian to me for my birthday. And the thing is, which $160 did kind of feel like a lot, and this was without doing the tour. I think if you paid for the tour, they would pick you up and you would do the hot air balloon, and then I think they did like tequila tasting after, but because me and Julian were leaving that day, we just wanted to do the hot air balloon itself, and that didn't include being picked up. So we did have to pay separately for an Uber driver to pick us up from our Airbnb and drive us about an hour out to the hot air balloons. It's a little bit expensive, but again, I think it was so worth it. I've never done hot air balloons before. I linked you guys to the one that Julian booked below, but I would recommend doing a little bit more research because we did actually meet girls who did hot air balloon experience, and when they got their drone footage, they actually made them like a whole reel. It was a little bit cooler. The drone footage from this trip was okay. It was very basic that we paid an additional $90 for the drone footage and for the photos. They're very basic, but I do think there might be other tours that give you a little bit more if you wanted to buy the photo package. Total for all the excursions and activities was $358. Total for food and drinks when we were out was $145, and this included our trip to Walmart to bring back like waters, alcohol, some snacks and stuff to the Airbnb that we had just in case if people wanted them when we were at home. And then it also included drinks at the club, and then food that we were getting on Saturday when we were in Mexico City, and then also that following Monday when we were having brunch and stuff like that. I feel like the food in Mexico City is pretty affordable. And then Ubers were so affordable, so cheap. We only spent $62. $12 is actually the total it came out for just an XL all weekend. So all the girls rode together and all the boys rode together. So $12 for everywhere we went is really good. The reason that it's $62 is because we spent $50 for an Uber to the hot air balloon. So he picked us up at our Airbnb 4:30 in the morning, drove us an hour, and then he waited the entire trip to drive us back home. So we paid him $100 total, so $50 each between me and Julian. So that's why it came out to $62. But if you're not doing something like that, Uber's cheapest, safest option. And then miscellaneous total, like for my tattoo and just random souvenirs, that came out to $70. Total for excursions, foods, Ubers, and then miscellaneous things was $635. Grand total is $1,100, which I rounded up because I'm sure there's some things that I missed and maybe didn't account for, but I want to say that's a good number to round up to on how much I spent when I went to Mexico City. I hope this was helpful, so have a rough idea of where to start, and then you can add, subtract wherever you need. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video helpful or insightful. It really does mean a lot to me and really helps my channel out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Love you guys.
Hit out the storm. Are you recording? Do it.